Hello everyone, we made it. This is the last section. If you're new here, go back 23 days and watch all of them. You'll see this thing come to life. If you haven't already, please subscribe. There will be more to come. If you want to hit the notification bell, you can do that too. Like, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell to get notified each and every time that I upload a new video. And I am so excited. This is the last day. So I get to tell some stories today. Not that I haven't been telling stories all along. Excuse me. We are earlier today because I have a few things to do this evening and I wanted to make sure that this was going to be put up early enough. So, the image. Okay. We all know what it is. I guessed beforehand, and I was completely wrong. Because what I guessed was a Christmas gonk holding something. Whatever. But, no. It wasn't a Christmas gonk holding something. I thought this was his nose. And this was going to be like his hat up here. I was hoping, I guess. But, as we can all see, it is Santa Claus. Now, Krista said that she had me in mind when she chose this image. If she knew the story that I'm about to tell you, she would not have chosen this image. Now, I'm not disappointed because this is iconically Christmas image. It is like very much a Christmas image. It's bright, it's cheery, it is nice. I'm not saying that I don't like it. It's just that I'm not a fan of Santa Claus. Because Santa Claus actually frightens the living poo-poo out of me. And it all goes back to when I was 4 years old. So my grandmother took me to what she was calling a Christmas tree. So in the community center in the town where she lived, they had an event every Christmas for children. They would have a Christmas tree in the center, and people would bring their children, and they would bring a gift for the child. They put the child's name on the gift, and when they got there, they would tie the gift to the tree. And they would give the children like things to, like we would play and things like that. So my grandmother took my brother and I, with my mother's permission. She always asked Mom's permission for everything she did with us. And Mom was like, yeah, take them. Go for it. I think they would enjoy it. So I'm on the floor playing with friends because, like, we're just playing and doing whatever, doing what kids do. And I'm oblivious to the world around me. When I was, like, I don't know, just playing and just enjoying, and I hear something coming in my direction. And all of a sudden, there's a bell right next to my ear. And the bell rang. I turned around, and there was a Santa Claus who was like an ugly Santa Claus. He had almost like a pillowcase over his head with 2 eye holes cut out of it, and the grossest smile, and oh, it was just ugly. So I screamed. Remember, I'm 4. Okay, I'm 4 years old. I screamed at the top of my lungs, kicked him in the shins, and ran. I took off. I was shaking. I got under a table. I wouldn't come out. Like, it was just traumatic. So when the time came for all of the Christmas gifts to be handed out, they called my name. And they told me that I had to go and sit on Santa's knee to get my gift. And I'm like, I'm not going. Not doing it, not doing it, not doing it. So there was one lady there, and she said, if you don't sit on Santa's knee, you won't get a gift. I said, keep it. I don't want it. And she had this big bag of stuff. And she said, you won't get your treats either. I said, I don't want them. I'm not doing it. And my grandmother interjected, and she said, he's not going to do it. He's really not going to do it. Like, you frightened him, and he's not going to do it. So they took the gift and put it aside. And they moved on to somebody else, thinking that I would come around. Well, this boy don't come around very easily. So at the end of it all, my brother has his gift and his big bag of whatever. It was a bag full of, like, it was a loot bag, but it was a paper bag. So my grandmother takes me by the hand, and we're leaving. And I don't care that I don't have a loot bag. I don't care that I don't have a gift. She has me by the hand, and she says to me, I have your gift. I have your loot bag. You'll get it when you get home. Don't say anything now, but you don't ever have to do anything you don't want to do, and that includes sitting on Santa's knee. So those words rang through with me all my life. My grandmother told me I don't have to do anything I don't want to do, including sitting on Santa's knee. But that set me up for, like, this really odd fear. Like, I have this really stupid fear of Santa Claus now because of what happened when I was 4. So I have PTSD. I'm pretty sure of it. So I'm not a fan of clowns or anything with the faces covered. Like, anything, like, I hate mummers. And I don't know, my Newfoundland people will know what mummers are. But I don't like mummers. I don't like clowns. I don't like Santa Claus. I don't like characters dressed up and stuff like that. It's just terrifying to me. I just don't like it. And so when I saw this image, I was hoping for a gunk. Or what North American people call gnomes. They're not gnomes. Gnomes are different than gonks. So I was hoping for a gunk, I guess. And I chose Christmas gunk as my image that was my guess. I was wrong. Now, do I hate the image? No. I don't hate the image. I just don't like Santa Claus. That's just me. I don't like Santa Claus. This is just a picture. That's fine. If Santa Claus came in my house here, no. No, not going to happen. We wouldn't get in, number one. And I really think it's stupid when people go around wearing Santa Claus hats during Christmas time. I think it looks stupid. Just me. I wouldn't wear it. I wear my Grinch hat. Excuse me. I'm still suffering from that cold. I'm pretty much over it now. But yeah, I don't like Santa Claus as to go and see Santa Claus. And I think it's cruel when people send their children to sit on Santa's knee and they're crying and they're like, oh no, you gotta do it, you gotta. No. Don't force them, because I'm the result of that trauma from bad Santa. Now, I've seen some Santa Clauses that are actually friendly looking, but I'm still not going up to them and talking to them, even as an adult. Nope. Don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. I go to the mall, and I'm like, no. I go down the escalator, and Santa Claus's village is right at the bottom of the escalator. No, not a fan. Not a fan at all. So that's the story of why I am not a fan of Santa Claus. So, yeah, you can make fun of me. I've been made fun of a lot in my life for it. And people are like, oh, because you're a bad boy, you don't. No, I was good. I was a good boy. I never got in trouble. But I just don't like Santa Claus. Don't like clowns. Don't like mummers. Don't like all of that foolishness, I guess you could say. So I learned very young, very early on, about Santa and the whole thing. So yeah, I was not very happy that day. So, if you're watching, Krista, no no bad taste about the image. It's a beautiful image, and it is a very iconic Christmas image. So I'm happy about that. And it's bright and cheery, and I really, really enjoyed doing this diamond painting. I really, really did. We will do a short post review at the end of the video, just to go over like what I see, what I think, and things like that. So it shouldn't take too long for this video today, because like it's a lot of color blocking here. So we're going to move through it and get it done. And it is morning here today. I actually got to this in the morning today. So what do you know? Like, I'm actually doing it early so that my friends in the Southern Hemisphere, if they're still awake, can carry on with theirs if they don't have it already done. So yeah, we're on day 24. Today is Christmas Eve. I don't think I'm going out at all today until this evening when I go to church at 7 o'clock. Most things here close early today, so we won't be going shopping or anything like that. Although I'd like to go into the mall just to see what's going on in there today. Just because I think it would be fun to go in and look at the people frantically shopping. Am I bad for thinking that people would be out shopping today because they put things off until the very last minute? Am I silly to think like that? But anyway, I think it would be funny. But I probably won't go out because it's too people-y. It's very much people-y out, and I'm not a people-y person today. I don't want to be people-y today. I don't want to people. I'm actually wearing a shirt that says I like my coffee like I like my people. I don't like coffee. It's true, I don't like coffee. So, I know some people are like, I can't survive without my coffee in the morning. It's just an addiction. You can get over it. You can really get over that. You can live without it. Don't worry. People can quit coffee like they can quit smoking and quit drinking and things like that. So I mean, if you put your mind to it, you can live without it. Yes, you might be a bit jittery first for a few days, but you can actually live without it. And it's not doing you any good. It's not good for your heart. If you have heart conditions, then coffee is not really good for your heart. Caffeine is bad for your heart. My aunt has a aversion to caffeine. She can't drink tea now. She used to drink tea before, but she can't really drink tea now. It makes her heart race. So, it's not good for you. But I'm not here to preach about that. So, we're just here to do the diamond painting. And work on it and get it done. So if you enjoyed the Advent series, let me know. I enjoyed doing it, and I enjoyed giving you guys the videos every day. I know some of them were late, but hey, that's how it happens. Sometimes I can't get them done on time because, I mean, I work, I have life, and I just can't be doing this while I'm working. I can't be doing this while I'm lifing out of the house and stuff like that. So, yeah, we do it and get it done. But we got it. We got there. We got there. We really did get there. And we're happy for that. Or I am anyway. I don't know. I'm going to miss doing the videos every day. I'm going to take a break now until after the new year anyway. Because, like, every single day was a lot for me. And yeah, well, that's that. But I have some stuff here. I might be able to pull something out and do whip and chats for you and stuff like that. I don't have anything to unbox because I didn't order anything new lately. This was the latest thing I ordered. So we'll work through a few things and see what I have. And we'll keep going on it and see what we got. See what we got going here. So this one was a very nice canvas to work on. Now, was it without issues? Absolutely not. No, it had some issues. Of course it did. It's not perfect. Nothing is perfect. There's a couple of symbols that I would not have used or made smaller, and I have discussed about those. I like a square diamond painting, and I know that Craft Pack Canada is working on square. Oh, and today is the last day that you can use the code CreativeChris15 to save 15% off of any kit. So keep that in mind today as you're going through your day, and if you want to check out Craft Pack Canada, you can use that code today. Today is the last day you can use it. So we've had it going from November 15th until today. So it's been over a month, and hopefully some people have used that code. I don't know. I don't get anything from the code. I don't get any commission or anything like that. I just am promoting on my own free will. I did not get this diamond painting for free. I did not benefit in any way from anybody using the code. I just decided to share this product with you guys in the way that I have shared already, and decided to do it again this year because I did it last year. So you can take it at face value. I didn't have a lot of issues with it. I did have some. Like sometimes, like some of the symbols are peeking. Like pieces of the symbol are peeking out. Now that might be me not placing the drills properly, so I'm not complaining about that. There are a couple of things with this diamond painting, and I will show you at the end when I get this section done here what I'm talking about. So overall, very good diamond painting. Nice experience, good experience with this one this year. I preferred the format of it this year as to what it was last year, and I know that last year was their first year doing a Advent diamond painting, and they did it in a way that they thought was good, but they improved on it this year through feedback and things like that. So I don't know if you just got to see my big head or not, but yeah, so they have, over at Craft Pack Canada, Krista has made some improvements for the customers this year, and I'm sure there will probably be some for next year too, if she decides to do it Advent calendar next year, which I hope she does. I have some suggestions for an image next year, Krista, just in case, if you're watching and want to know my opinions. I have some suggestions for an image if you care to discuss. How's that? I haven't seen them, but I mean, I can give you the gist of what I'm thinking in my head, what a good image would be for an Advent diamond painting. And it would not include Santa, but it would be iconic Christmas. It would be a Christmas image, but not Santa. So we'll discuss. I know it's a year out, but hey, it's never too early to start preparing for the next one. That's how my job is. I mean, I'm always preparing for the next event in my job. So that's why, like right now, I'm thinking about next year's Advent diamond painting, because it's going to come. And if you wait too late, you won't get it. So these things should be released like 1st of November, at the very latest, maybe the 1st of October even, for people to get them and have them to work on them the 1st of December. Because if you're overseas, it takes a little longer. And if you order it on the 1st of November, it's not guaranteed to get there for you for the 1st of December. So I'm thinking an earlier release date. And I know people complain about Christmas stuff coming out in October and stuff like that, but you would appreciate it when you have it then for the 1st of December. So an earlier release date, I'm thinking, would be a good idea. We can get it out there and people can have it. You can get it out, people can have it, and they'll be building anticipation waiting to do it. Overseas people can have them in time. We can probably get another code going for next year from probably like the middle of October to the 24th of December. We can work some hype around it. Get it into probably more people's hands. Who knows? And we can work up some hype maybe and get things going good. That's my thought. And the image, I'll keep those thoughts to myself. I will convey those to Krista in time, because I have kind of an image in mind that I would like to see, and it might not be possible. So, well, I have a few that I wouldn't mind seeing, but it might not be possible. So we'll have to wait and see what we have going on here. Okay. Like this section is going pretty quickly because of the color blocking in this one. Alrighty, let's get this symbol. I can dump them all out. Don't need to be dumping so many of them out because this is the last section. So what I don't use now, I can put in my stash. I don't generally keep round drills. I don't work a lot with round, so I don't generally keep the rounds. This one, I might keep these. I don't know for sure. We'll see. I keep my squares though. And I have a little place for them in case I run out or I need to make enhancements to something and I want to change colors on something or whatever. I always have a stash of squares around because I work more with squares than I do rounds. Oops. Come up. These are a little bit scattered around, this symbol. Okay, looks like I got enough there. Okay, let me get the next one. There's not a lot of this one. I didn't run out of any of the drills, even the ones that I spilled. I didn't run out. So that's good. Because I didn't pick all of those up. I just swept them up and threw them out. And whatever was left over, I was like, oh, I hope I got some in my stash if I run out. But I didn't run out. I have plenty left over. And I don't see any of that symbol in this, so I can show you. Like, even the one that I emptied onto the floor, I still have this many left over, and I threw out more than this. So, yeah. It's all because that jar doesn't, that container, the lid does not want to stay on it. That's why. So yeah, there was a lot of extra drills, which is good because like you don't want to be running out of a color. Ever. That's just inconvenient. So we don't want that happening. And we didn't have that happen, which is good. I struggle with the putty, only because it's not something that I'm used to using, and I just stab myself in the thumb with my tweezers. And they are murder tweezers, so be careful. Don't do what I just did. Just stab myself right in the thumb with it, next to my nail. But anyway, we will survive. Okay. What is on my canvas there? Something just stuck to it, that's all. I saw another L that I missed earlier. Right there. There we go. So last night I made a bread pudding for tomorrow. Tomorrow, Christmas Day. I make bread pudding to take to my friend's house. And I'll be going there for lunch tomorrow. So we will be enjoying Christmas dinner. I'll be enjoying it with friends, of course. And I will tomorrow morning have a video call with my brother and my nephew. And we will open presents together. Then I will open the rest of my presents because my brother won't be sitting there opening all of his presents. Then we'll open the rest of the presents here at my house. So I will open the rest of my presents here at my house. It'll take a while because I take my time. I don't just rip into everything, and I'm here by myself, so it's not like I have anybody around with me. So I take my time, I open my presents, I look at things, I get to thank people for them while I'm opening because it's not early. So I can send text messages to people and thank them for the presents while I'm opening them. And yeah. Then I'll get ready and I'll go over to my friend's house. I'll take what I have, the rest of the things that I have for them over there tomorrow. And because I like to watch my friends open things sometimes, like just to see them open some things. So it'll be me and my friend Joanne and her husband Ed, and Joanne's aunt is coming. So that'll be nice. It'll be lovely. That's noon. So when I get this done, I'll be having some lunch. We're working through it. We're almost there. Getting there. Who's excited to see this done? I am. I'm excited to see it done. This one right there. I'm excited to see it done. Looking forward to seeing it done. be long now, we'll see it done. Again, bit of color blocking here in this one. Light colors, bright colors, nice and easy to work with. Most of this diamond painting was that way, bright colors, light, bright, easy to work. Not super dark. Of course, there had to be some dark colors in here for shadows, but not, it wasn't like sections of brown. There were sections of blue, different shades of blue, which is fine. It's nice and bright. There was none of my favorite colors in this, but that's okay. Every diamond painting is not going to have orange and green in it. There were some like orangey tones in this, but not, there wasn't any like 740 or 741, which are beautiful oranges. There's no 400, which is a nice green. So yeah, we are not experiencing that because it's not that type of image. It has the reds and stuff in it, which of course I mentioned before. I struggle with red, but I followed symbols and just put them in the right spots, and it looks fine. But as red goes, I'm not seeing much variation in the, I'm not seeing any variation in the shades other than the really dark, the purple ones, like these ones here and this here. Like all of this looks the same color to me, which I know it's not, but because of when I was placing them, they were different symbols. But they all look the same color to me. All of the shoulder. I know you couldn't see what I was doing because you were focused in on this one section. And I forget that sometimes that you can only see the one section that I'm working on. Now, I did not use a light pad for this one. I used overhead lighting because I thought that the light pad would distort as we were, like light coming up would not be good for the camera view. So I used overhead lighting on this one to shine down on it so you could see what I'm seeing clearly. Normally I use a light pad for my diamond paintings because it helps me see the symbols clearer. But I didn't really need to on this one. The symbols are very clear anyway. So I didn't need a light pad underneath. Now this symbol is another one of those that's hard to cover. So it's going to take me a second to get those laid down. And I see one that I missed. Right there. That one is off a little bit. It's almost like a sagey color. So it is a green, but it's like a sage green color. And I'm trying to get this one right directly in the middle so that it minimizes how much is sticking out on each end of that drill. And if it is sticking out a little bit, the symbol, that's all I can do. I can't, I'm not working on jimming it around too much, because then it affects the glue. Come on. Okay, so that one I have done. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm coughing today. The postnasal drip. It's gross. Okay, we're getting there. We're down almost to the end of this now. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? You're doing good. I'm happy. I missed a couple of these right in there. Pick them out. They were hiding. So you got to see this one from unboxing, a kit up, every drill being laid, and we're going to do a quick post review right at the end here. So you've seen this from start to finish, like completely start to finish. From the time I opened the box till the time I finish it. You've been with me every step of the way. There's a hair. I know which symbol's going to be the last one. I can see it now. It's going to be a pot pick. Actually, the rest of these are going to be pot picks. because there's no need to use the tray for 3 or 4. And our last one, our very last one, is going to be this symbol. And this is the very last drill. It's going down on this oh, and it's upside down. You don't want to go in without a fight, do you? There you are. Okay, so we have it done. It is complete. It is complete. So, just before I get into this little post-review thing, I am going to show you. This is the trash. Some of this I put on the wrong symbols. This is the trash. Some of them I put on the wrong symbols. So I picked them off and put them in my trash bucket because they're sticky and I didn't want to put them in with my other drills. So you'll see that they're sticking, clumping together there. That's because I put them on the wrong color one day. Not a lot of trash at all in this thing. This putty smells amazing. Just saying. We're going to zoom you out. Get you a little bit closer here. Move this over. Zoom you out just a little tiny bit more. Okay. All right. So post review on this. There was a couple of symbols that I didn't enjoy, that did not cover very well. I wanted it to be a Christmas gunk. It is obviously not a Christmas gunk. One thing I am noticing are the lines right here and across here and across here. This is where the cover was cut, and some of them are cut into the canvas a little bit, going down this way, and my canvas was cut right here. Does not affect the image, and down here does not affect the image. It is a beautiful image. I'm not going to take it away from it. I can't take that away from it. You can actually see right here those lines that I'm talking about. That's where they're cut into the glue. There's no glue, so the drills tend to move away from each other in those little areas right here. So I don't know if there's a way to cut the cover, like put the cover on and not cut into the glue, but I kind of use a blade to go under and keep it straight. I don't know. I don't create diamond paintings, but a suggestion is to not cut from the top, but cut rather from underneath that cover and like get it across there that way. Use a ruler and that kind of thing. It's a beautiful image. I will display it. When I ordered it, it got here within a week. I know overseas it does not, it takes a little bit longer, but it got to me within a week from Ontario, and I'm in Newfoundland. Great service. Krista has been wonderful. When I have issues, she's always there to help with any issues. I didn't have any issues with this particular diamond painting. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I like the image. It's bright, it's cheery, it's iconic Christmas image. With that all said, I do want to say thank you for joining me in the journey that was the Advent calendar this year. I'm looking at this through the viewfinder and I'm seeing glasses here. I don't see glasses when I'm looking at it from my perspective outside of you guys. If I hang it on the wall and look at it from 10 feet back, I probably will. But it's so much clearer in that viewfinder because I'm seeing right here, this is a cheek. Like, I'm seeing things on this that I don't see in person. He is holding either a crystal ball or a snow globe. I'm thinking it's probably a crystal ball. He's got a really nice smile on his face. His mustache is here, his nose, hat, and his shoulders. So, and his gloves, of course. So he's holding the ball kind of like that. Thank you. Thank you for joining me on this little Advent journey for the last 24 days. I appreciate it. It shows support from my friends to my channel. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I hope that you have all of the blessings that Christmas can bring. I will say thank you one more time. Please subscribe, like, and share. Hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified when I upload a new video in the new year. It's not going to be tomorrow because Christmas Day is tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Sending all the love and blessings for Christmas. Thank you. Have a good day. Merry Christmas.